Eu tô tirando foto aqui.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy New Year. Welcome to your citizenship ceremony today. J'ai le grand plaisir de vous souhaiter à tous la bienvenue à cette cérémonie de la citoyenneté canadienne. I'm very pleased and honored to be able to welcome each of you to this very special citizenship ceremony today. I'm especially pleased to be able to welcome those of you who will shortly become our newest Canadian citizens. From the smiles on your faces, I know that this is a very special day for you and your families and your friends. Whether you've lived here for 40 years or for just a few years, today marks a milestone in your lives and the beginning to a new story in your lives, your Canadian story. And I feel very honored to be the very first to be able to welcome each of you into the great Canadian family today. Je suis heureuse et fière de partager cette journée avec vous. Before we begin, I would like to say thank you to the clerk of our ceremony, Raman Sidhu, for helping us to organize the many details behind this ceremony today. And also to our citizenship staff who have been assisting you, Carol and Janice. Let's give them a big hand. Well, today's ceremony dates back to January of 1947, when Canada's very first citizenship ceremony was held in the chambers of the Supreme Court of Canada. On that day, Prime Minister William Lyon Mackenzie King became the very first citizen of Canada. Until then, Canadians were not Canadians, but they were British subjects living in Canada. That all changed when the Citizenship Act became law a mere 66 years ago. On that day, Canada became the very first Commonwealth country to create its own citizenship. Canada then took its place as an equal member in the community of nations. In a few minutes, you'll be granted your Canadian citizenship. This is a right that you've worked hard to earn, and I sincerely hope that it will allow you to pursue your dreams and goals and ambitions and a new life in the great country of Canada. At this time, the clerk of the ceremony will help us proceed with the taking of the oath and the presentation of certificates.
Would the candidates for citizenship please stand? You must be seen repeating the oath of citizenship. Those of you using the Holy Book, place the Holy Book in your left hand, raise your right hand and use the words, I swear. Those of you affirming the oath, raise your right hand and use the words, I affirm, and repeat the oath line by line after Judge Gabi. Raise your right hand, please.
Now, before we begin, I would like to invite all here to rise for the taking of the oath, for the observation of the oath. And if you're already a Canadian citizen, I'd like to invite you also to raise your right hand and reaffirm your commitment to Canada with our new citizens. Okay, great to see. I affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, her heirs and successors, and that I will faithfully observe the laws of Canada and fulfill my duties as a Canadian citizen. Je jure que je serai fidèle et porterai sincère allégeance à Sa Majesté la Reine Elizabeth II, Reine du Canada, à ses héritiers
se servent. Que j'observerai fidèlement les lois du Canada. Et que je remplirai loyalement mes obligations de citoyen canadien. Congratulations, you're now citizens of a bilingual country.
Deixa eu colocar meu brochinho.
Parabéns, agora é
Muito obrigada.
canadense mesmo.
Muito obrigada.
O certificado e a carteirinha, né?
Agora eu estou com meu brochinho.
For Riverdale, Asnish Tuttle,
Ok, agora.
Victoria Hills, Nora McDonough,
Well, today we have much to be proud of. Canada is a bigger and better nation than it was one short hour ago. Bigger and better by 110 new Canadian citizens from 34 different countries. Welcome to all of you. Well, each of you is different, and each of you possess a unique talent and a personal ambition that will enrich our nation. You may now say with pride and honor that you are a Canadian citizen. Now, when you're traveling around the world and people ask you where you're from, you can say you're from? Canada. I believe you. Now, before you leave today, I'd like to encourage each of you to shake hands and welcome each other, because as of this day, we are one Canadian family. Ladies and gentlemen, very few of us share the same past, but we all share the same future. What mark will you be leaving in our great Canadian story? Thank you for allowing us to share this wonderful moment and experience with each of you today. The warm spirit of belonging lies at the core of Canadian citizenship. May we leave you now with our warmest wishes for a long and peaceful and most prosperous life in this, your chosen land. Quelle merveilleuse journée pour le Canada. Merci. Thank you.
Thank you.